You guys are not going to believe what I just found. I found a diary. And this isn't just any diary. This diary belongs to Skella Bones. You know Skella Bones, that crazy green horse. I think we should read it. So I'm gonna open this up. Nothing is dated for some reason, but we're gonna go through at a random one here. It seems to take place or be far enough back that Skella was pretty young because she mentioned school and stuff here. But let's just go ahead and start reading the passages, starting with the first day here. One of the students told me if I dug a really deep hole, I could join the school. So I dug all day. I hope they are impressed enough to let me be part of their group. While I was digging, I found a book that was really dirty. I'm going to bring it to the librarian after school. That was just one day that she wrote down, and then I guess this is the next day here. The students told me today that if I sat in the hole until it rained, the professor would let me be in the school. I have to put off showing the book to the librarian since I can't leave the hole. The hole is very cozy, and I can hear the students laughing and practicing their spells. I even saw sparks of magic fly right over me. I feel like I'm already part of the group. It's kind of sad a little bit. We'll keep reading anyway, though. It finally rained, and I was very excited. I waited the whole time for the professor to come by, but he didn't. Then I was sad, and I left the hole because it filled up with water. At least the water felt nice, and it tasted good. Okay. Another day here. I told the students the professor didn't come, and they laughed at me. They said I would never be magic, and that's why I can never be part of the school. But I just wanted to learn. It's not fair. I wanted to hurt them, but they used magic to pull out my hair and push me around. They're really mean to Skella, I guess. Today I remember the book I found, and I showed the librarian. They thought I messed up the book and got angry, but promised to clean it anyway. I have to remember to come back every day until it's done. Instead of sleeping in the woods again, I'm going to sleep in the library. They don't like it when I do that, so I'm going to hide in the vents, like in that one book I read. I'm very curious of what that book was. Maybe it was Among Us, the book. I don't know. This passage for this day is pretty short. It just says, it's the next day and they haven't even started. I told them to hurry up and they got mad again, so I had to hide. And this day is also short. I spent all day this time reading mystery books, and I think they should write one about me trying to learn what the dirty book is and why everyone is so mean. I think they should write a book about why everyone is so mean. Another day here. Today I spied on ponies in the library. I was sneaky and was on top of the bookshelves. One of the students who pulled my head, I think that's probably meant to say hair, but it says pulled my head, was going in the big kids section, but I wasn't afraid to follow him. I found a book where I was hiding and then threw it at his head when he wasn't looking. It was a big book, so it made him fall. He was on the ground for 21 minutes and 7 seconds. He never saw me, and it was funny. Very, very specific with the 21 minutes there. Another short day here. The librarian still hasn't cleaned the book. I think they aren't doing it because they are mad at me. I apologized, and they promised to finish it tomorrow. At least she apologizes. They lied to me. It's still not done. They made me cry, and I wanted to hurt them, but they are nice and took me to the back room so I could help clean it faster. Okay. Another short day there. Here's more. The book is mostly clean, but it still makes no sense. The librarian said it was another language, so now I have to learn to read again. Why is other ways to write even exist? I spent all day looking for books to learn it. The librarian won't help me, so I'm mad at them again. Yeah, she's definitely a child in this. Learning is so easy. Why don't they let me in the school? I can already read some of the book. It's a magic book, but I still can't do spells. I think I will when I read the whole book. Okay? At least she's very hopeful here. I can't read any more of the book, but it is clean completely now. I'm still learning the other language and living in the vent. I think the librarian is on to me, though, because they said they need to clean the vents. And then we have another short day here. That's only like 3 lines, I mean. I went back to the woods to live while I read. I miss stealing snacks from ponies and the librarian. I have a waterfall and a berry bush, though. She's optimistic, I think. Here we go. Another day here. I still don't know what the book says, but it has a lot of magic. I read one spell and the book was shaking. I knew I was magic. I just need to learn. It's stormed the rest of the day, and the lightning struck my favorite tree to sleep in. Now I have to sleep in a dumb tree. That's sad. Just sleeping in dumb trees now. A bunch of ponies came close to me, so I scared them. It says scored for some reason, but it's scared. A bunch came close to me, so I scared them by making scary noises and dropping pine cones and stuff on them from the trees. One of them ran and tripped on my rope trap. Only one of them was not scared, and he shot magic out of his horn at me even though he couldn't see me. I only got hit once, but it didn't even hurt. It doesn't even hurt that bad. Anyway, I got a bunch of stuff they left behind. There was food and a backpack with a cloak in it. It's too big for me, but I bet I'll grow up and it will fit. I read another spell, Remorse, and it says it can make you cry a whole bunch. I'm stalking one of the meanie students and practicing it on him, but it's not working. I will keep trying though. Okay, I'm starting to get nervous here because I don't know how much more of this we should read. I don't want Skella to hear me here. Let's see, just a few more. Let's just do a few more. I tried Remorse on a bunch of ponies, but it still isn't working. Maybe I'm reading it wrong, so I am learning the other language more. I can already read more than I could yesterday. Okay. I figured out another spell. It says if I got hair from someone's mane, I can make their hair grow inside their mouth. It's not working, but I came up with a plan. I'm gonna trick those meanies into using it on each other. Oh, she's got a pretty dark plan here. Let's see if it works out for her. I went to the library and waited forever for one of the students to come in. I made a fake copy of the spells I wanted him to use and snuck it into his bag. I followed him for the rest of the day. He's sleeping right now, and for fun, I tore up his cloaks in his closet. Just ruined all of his clothes. He was very mad that his clothes were messed up and it made him late to school. I couldn't follow him inside, but in only an hour later, a pony ran outside covered in hair. They kept tripping on the hair, and the one I gave the spell to ran out after with a whole class of ponies. They were all trying to help, and then they used Remorse, because in my fake copy I wrote it was able to reverse any spell. Everyone started crying a whole bunch, and I was just laughing. That one pony was choking on their hair, and the crying got so bad they were bleeding. It was a very funny day until a scary pony came out of the school and fixed all the problems with magic. I think it was the headmaster, because he was very powerful, and then expelled the pony I gave the spells to. So even though he fixed everything, I think I'm going to do this again with the other meanies until they are all kicked out. Then they won't get to have school. Then they won't get to have school either, and I will. What the fuck does that say? Oh, I see. And then they won't get to have school either, and I will, because I'm smarter. She's apparently going to be smarter than them. I think we should stop there, though, in case Skella comes by or something. Let me know. I'm gonna stash this diary somewhere where Skella can't find it, and maybe we can take a look at some more entries another time. Let me know if you guys want to see that in the comments below. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please do consider liking, subscribing, sharing, and doing all of those wonderful things like that. Because when you do wonderful things like that, not only do you get access to wonderful content such as this, but you also get to become wonderful yourself. And I think we all want that. So do those wonderful things, and until next time, stay wonderful.